So, what is the identity of a man? What is the purpose of a man? And indeed, what is the role of a man? And we've been joined by the president of the Man Initiative, Mr. Kweku Annan, to tell us all about the Man Initiative. Kweku, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you.
Man Initiative,
Yes.
what is it?
The Man Initiative is a gender complementary male advocacy platform to promote all discussions that concern men. Indeed, society's chorus of the male irresponsibility has been sung for so long, and that is as a result of the many experiences of fatherlessness and the absence of a male figure in the shaping of the boy who grows into a man tomorrow's character. So that, coupled with a number of reasons, gave birth to the Man Initiative. So it is a platform to promote the discussions, to seek to identify, to help the growing man today identify who he is, to be able to define his purpose, and also be able to play a significant role in contributing to shaping the character of society.
Don't men know who they are? Don't they know what their purpose is? Don't they know what their role is?
Do they? You know, in the days of old, it was easier to define who a man was. Okay, but before I come to that, we did a test of concept, if I should put it that way, a vox pop in town. And we're asking the basic question, the simple question of who is a man? And as simple as it is to answer, yes, I'm a man, the difficulty is in the definition. How do you define yourself as a man? In days of old, men were defined by their roles, where the man's typical role is you go to the farm, bring the produce home, the woman sits at home, manages the home and raises the kids. These days, times have changed, roles have changed, and because of that, I mean, a man today wants to marry a woman and is planning on buying her a car. She already has 2 cars. He wants to buy her a house. She can afford 2 houses. The fridge in the house and the food in the fridge in the house. So then what becomes, how does the man still exercise his manhood? Because a man should be able to provide. So if the woman is providing, if the woman is given the security, so all this and many other factors have contributed to confusing today's man with the many expectations of society on the man.
So, for you, what would be that specific role of a man?
I just mentioned a man should be able to provide. A man should be able to provide security. A man should be able to be responsible. Okay, own up to his actions, his responsibilities, and many more. Yeah.
I'm looking at now that family man, for instance. So,
Yes.
how is this person able to kind of combine all the other roles that they're supposed to play in the betterment of in the lives of others, their environment, wherever that they find themselves? How does that work?
You see, the problem of the home, okay, the problem of being a man in the home is not as simple as it is. Now, the boy growing up, society expects so much of men today, okay? Society expects the man to be able to provide, to take care of his home, to be able to raise a family, take care of a wife, to be able to provide the financial support, to be able to provide the spiritual support and the moral guide, okay? But what we realized was that the growing man today, okay, is suffering from identity crisis because no school, the agents of society, the school, the church, the home, okay, are failing to help shape the boy to grow, to be able to fulfill the requirements of society. So the home should be able to help raise or build up the character of the boy, spiritually, physically, you know, and to be able to handle certain responsibilities. But now father and mother are so busy They have to be on the road making money to be able to take care of the kids, send the kids to the most expensive schools to get the best grades. So the home is failing in its most important responsibility of raising children, the boy. Now, the school as an agent of socialization is also failing because now the school's focus is now to raise academically intelligent children with no character, with no morals. Gone are the days when I don't know if it is still done. We were learning cultural studies and other subjects that were teaching us some of the cultural skills that we would need in growing up. And the church is also failing in helping to grow the character of the man. So the church's focus is now towards building beautiful structures, buying cars and all that. So society as a whole, with its agents of socialization, is failing or has failed for a long time.
But it sounds pretty dire now. I mean, if the home, no. School, no. Church, no. What hope is there for the man?
There is hope because now there's a new generation of growing men who have identified some of these challenges, who say, hey, look, we need to start conscientizing, we need to start promoting, we need to start looking at the issues of the man from the stage of boyhood, okay, and start helping him to grow through some of the struggles of growing up in making decisions, in taking up responsibilities, and so on.
So the best way possible to tackling man issues, what would you say that would be?
For now, the first step, okay, is to create the platform for discussion. Look, when was the last time you ever had male issues being discussed? It's always been, women empowerment, the girl child, which is fantastic, but I think that it's high time that we start promoting the discussion of men, our struggles, because it's not easy to actually get a man to talk about his struggles, how he's handling his responsibilities, how his difficulties, in making life choices. It's not easy for a man to do that. That is why we've started with the first step of discussing. And then we are not a repository of all knowledge concerning men, but we are creating the platform for other authorities to come on board to promote the discussion so that we can help the growing man today.
How will this work, this forum that you seek to establish? How does it work?
Well,
how do people sign up?
Yeah, we started again by sending out what we call the Man Motivational Push-Ups, which is an inspirational program or piece that goes out every day. That goes with pictures of men, different men. So for today, it was you.
For real?
Yes.
Okay. What did I say? Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, it was you. And that is supposed to promote the positives of men, to tell society that men inspire. Okay. Men have a lot of positives to give. And then not long ago, we also embarked on a health and fitness experience at EBRI, because we believe that we need to work for health as we work for wealth. So that exercise was also very successful. And also in line with our reason for establishment, we partnered with the Exclusive Men of the Year Awards, which just ended a few days ago.
Yes.
Yeah, to celebrate men and to also identify role models in society that young men can grow to look up to be able to live better lives, to be able to live as assets to themselves, assets to their families, and also enable them to contribute to the growth of society.
There's a question here for you, just quickly. This one is asking that as you sit here in Accra, how many Ghanaian men can you reach out to? Have you thought about that? Yeah.
How many men?
I mean, now of course, you are on international television. He wants to know how many Ghanaian men that you're reaching out to since you're just working from Accra.
within Accra alone, we are reaching over 200 men. Okay, through our different social media platforms in Accra alone, because our first health and fitness experience attracted over 100 men. You know, and some women even joined in, because a lot of the women also believe that this is an initiative that goes to help the women, because if the man is helped to get his head screwed up properly on his neck, society will be a better place. Yes.
I want to just take you back to the scenario you had where, okay, men are supposed to be responsible to provide, but this is a situation where the woman is self-sufficient. She has double of what you want to give her. How does a man negotiate a space like that?
You see, I mentioned earlier that in days of old it was easier, because you could win a woman's heart by, oh, I'll get you a car, I'll buy you a house, okay. But now the enlightened, empowered woman, okay, can only be attracted by intelligence, okay, knowledge, okay, and security, of course. Someone made a funny comment that if you want to win the heart of today's woman, you either have to earn more than her or know more than her to be able to keep her.
Is that true?
Well, Kweku's telling me.
Okay, cool.
Well, can you kindly put your names to your messages? It makes it easier, and then we know where it's coming from. Please, I disagree with Kweku, because my church and other churches I know are doing well when it comes to men and indeed the family. What do you say to that?
Yeah, well, that statement wasn't I wasn't generalizing, or we're not generalizing, but basically that is what is happening in a lot of the churches. I can't vouch for all the churches, but you can see through most of our media platforms and the messages that are going out, and the kind of messages that are going out to the faithful, that is the shift. Not all the churches are doing that, but that in itself is really, really affecting society as it is.
Well, I guess that's your answer. But listen, we as women have been marginalized for so long, and we're fighting to be at par. And now you want to move a step ahead of us. Yeah, because this one time when we reinvented the wheel, we decided to celebrate men. I think this is like the first time that I've seen us celebrate men in this country. Do you agree?
Which is fantastic. Yes.
I know. Yeah, and you want to take it a step further. I know. You want to do all.
Fantastic question. No, you see, that is why we say that this is a gender complementary, not competitive. Okay, a lot of the advocacies have been competitive. A woman cannot be equal to a man. A man cannot be equal to a woman. We are both created uniquely with unique purposes. Right. Okay. So and we all have our individual struggles. So the only way society can actually see harmony, the only way society can enjoy peace, okay, with this whole equality thing, is for women to also identify who they are, why they are here, what role they are playing, okay, for the men to also do the same. Because if we're able to do that, then we can complement each other and move forward.
I think on that complimentary note,
that wraps it up beautifully.
Indeed, that's a quick one from the Man Initiative. I'm sure you're on social media.
Everywhere. Yeah.
All right, just look for the Man Initiative and sign up. Well, Kweku, thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
Have a manly day.
Yes.
All right. Okay. This is today on GH1 TV. Still to come, we're having a conversation about the live 919 BET experience. AJ Sapon, who was glowing just like you were at the Emmys.
I was. Well, Kweku was telling me.
Yeah. You were looking. She was looking great. She was.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I like that. Haya. H-Y-H-A-Y-A-A.
Kafu didn't tell me that.
No, man. I just said, man, could be glowing in gold.